What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and I'm back with something Donbrothers related, but something a little different. This is a box for Donbrothers YUDO 2, which is a candy toy line similar to the Kamen Rider Soto line and the Ava Frame line, where you get boxes to make some figures. And I missed YUDO 1, which had the main team of Donbrothers, but I was able to get YUDO 2, and it comes with, you can take a look at this lineup. You get 3 Gold Dawn Momotaros. I don't know why. But yeah, you got Gold Dawn Momotaro, which, if I remember correctly, this was actually our first images we got to see of Gold Dawn Momotaro, which on the back has the same picture with all 4 of the figures. So there's only 4 figures in this set. So if you have a full case like I do, you get some extras. But we also have Toravolt, and he looks pretty good. And as you can see, it shows you the contents. This comes with the armor, this comes with the body and the helmet. So you get that. We also have Donbrothers, which he gets his long spear. Similar case breakdown. I think it's really interesting that they didn't have like a generic body for Toravolt and Donbrothers, but they each get 2 boxes each with their armors and everything, and obviously the helmets. Which I think that's the only difference, is the helmet that it comes with in the form of the Ryuko no Geki that it comes with. And last but not least, we have Murasame, which, as you can see, looks pretty good. Comes with the Ninja Arc sword. And the only thing that's really exciting is the fronts of these and the tops. So yeah, we got Murasame. So we have 8 boxes. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 boxes for 4 figures. So I'm pretty excited to get these built. These look like a ton of fun. I'm still a little bummed that I missed YUDO 1 for Donbrothers, because I would have loved to have the main Donbrothers in this style. But what are you gonna do? So, let's get these all built, and we'll check them out. I'm gonna get them built first, though. So, down to me. And here are all the figures built up and stickered up. We have, obviously, I went through the lineup last time. So, we're gonna start off with Gold Dawn Momotaro, and I'm not gonna lie, this is my first YUDO set, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah, you have to apply stickers, but they honestly look really good. Like, I love how the head turned out. Look at that. You get the nice, because it gives you the nice reflective sheen of the sunglasses even on the peach. You get the full wraparound, which you often don't get with paint. And another benefit to the stickers, as you can see here, this side of the Zonglass sword was hollow, so it covers up the hollowness. So that's nice. It also has a nice rainbow blade. You got stickers right here on his thighs, and obviously all the bands are stickers. This back piece on the cape was a sticker, but that wasn't that hard to apply. It's a little awkward because it's like weirdly shaped, but it works. And honestly, I gotta say this for all 4 of the figures, they turned out really good. And they actually have a decent amount of articulation. Very similar to the Soto. I'll bring in some comparisons later, but like it has about the same articulation, where it has like, you can see the arm is a rod, and you can see on the inside they have this channel, so it can go out and in as much. It can go up, it can go all the way around with no problem. You got a 90 degree joint. I'm not expecting a double joint. This is like a rotation, even though this is a ball joint, so you can get somewhat movement in and out, but like it's really restricted. The Sunglass Sword is in 2 pieces. Unlike the Ninjark Sword, it does not come with a piece for it to be like the full sword, because it can't store on the back, because it obviously doesn't have a hole for it to go because it has the cape. But it does still come in 2 pieces, so if you want it to be the other way orientated, you can. But I'm gonna keep it how I had it. It also comes with an alternate set of hands, so I guess I'll get into his accessories real quick. So all of them come with like closed fists and open hands, so you have that. And yeah, so back to the articulation. These figures come apart because when you buy the boxes, they each come with a half. So like the legs came with the accessories, like the gun, and I think the open set of hands, and the sword, I want to say. But the upper half was all like the cape and the head. So these are what you build, and then you pretty much just stick them together. So obviously you get a waist swivel, you get that much. Also the cape is kind of on its own little thing, so you can, if you really don't like the cape, which I do, you can pop it off, but it can rotate, so it can get out of the way. But let's keep it off for a second. He can't go that far back because of his own butt flap. This was a sticker back here. This is all black plastic, but the red is paint. This red is plastic. This was a sticker. There's a sticker right there. A lot of stickers. But what are you gonna do? It even came with an alternate, if I can find it, I had it nearby. Oh, has an alternate Sunglass Sword, so if you didn't want this rainbow look, you could have the standard yellow look, but I went with the rainbow because I thought that looked good. And yeah, so you get 90 degrees in the knees, got ball jointed feet so you can rock like the best of them, and you know, get him in his widest stance possible, still with both feet flat on the floor, which they could, and they all have the same articulation, might I add. And yeah, the shoulder pads don't even hinder much. Torvald and Donbrothers and Golden Momotaro have their shoulder pads connected. Murasame's are connected to the torso itself. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the articulation. Honestly, really good for a figure this size. I do like it a lot. I think this figure looks really good. And let's bring back in his Dawn Blaster. Not as clean, not the nicest sticker, which is why I really don't like using it. But it does have the details of like the Dawn Momotaro gear. And that sticker's coming up. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. Like, I don't know what it expected what they would have done. But it's not the greatest. But like I said, this back part was all hollow, so it would have just been gaps if I didn't put the stickers on. And the stickers don't look that bad. And if you had the other fist, you could hold it in the hand or put it in that hand. Overall, I think Golden Momotaro looks great. Like he turned out really good. Was really fun to sticker up and, like, I say build, but it was more like slap together. These guys were more like somewhat building. And yeah. Donbrothers and Torvald pretty much come with like the same hands, like, because they pretty much are both gold. So he comes with an open set of hands. He has an open set of hands and 2 fists. Murasame has 2 hands and a fist, and those are pretty much all the accessories. Like that's pretty much it. So I almost wish these came with stands, because Soto comes with stands, but hey, it comes with candy, so what are you gonna do? Next up, let's take a look at Donbrothers, which he looks really good as well. Like, I think it turns out really nice, especially with the metallic stickers, with the like more flat gold of the plastic, which this part was also a sticker. But yeah, This helmet piece was all a sticker, but they also wanted you to see, if you can move in closer, you can see there's like a little red paint right there. They wanted you on both Torvald and on Dragoku to put a sticker over it. And I decided, fuck that. I don't want to put a sticker on it. Because it's already painted. You got the Tiger Dora right here in his hand, which is a peg. Here, I'm about to say, and Torvald works the same way because it's pretty much the same body. So yeah, you get this peg, and you can, I guess you could maybe move it back more if you really wanted to. So if you didn't want it to completely cover the hand, that actually I didn't know it could do until now. So that's nice. So you can also have it completely cover the hand, which again, same articulation. The shoulder pads are connected to the arm, so. But yeah, no, it looks really good. They give him this long spear, which is taller than him, which I appreciate, because I know they did a change hero of Torvald and Dondragoku, but they could only turn into each other. And you could tell certain aspects suffered, like this part was like really dinky, which I love how the spear turned out. Like, it looks really good in my opinion. Like, ooh, this little part maybe not so, but far away it looks really good. Like, but even if you look up close, it still looks pretty good. Not a ton of detail. If you really wanted to, you could probably get him two-handed posing it. But overall, I think he turned out really good. I think Dondragoku, really good. Obviously, this part was stickers. All the bands were stickers. Like, obviously, the whole chest piece, as I mentioned earlier, were stickers. But overall, I think it turned really out really well. That just was a weird phrasing I just did. And let's take a look at Torvald, which, ooh, he looks just as good. You obviously have the tiger on him. I think the Ryuko no Geki's axe mode turned out really good. I had a few mishaps with stickers, like this little back sticker. For whatever reason, the sticky part, like, just ripped off of it, like, naturally. And I'm a little mad about that because I get 3 Gold Dawn Momotaros and 2 Murasame, so if I mess up there, I can fix it. With these 2, no, I can't fix it, so I had to find a way to fix it. But it looks fine. It's good. It's fine. And it's behind the figure. Also, he does have his own stickers for the Tiger Dora. They each have unique stickers. So that's pretty neat. And honestly, I do think the helmet turned out really well. Obviously, the same applies here. All the silver is stickers. I think the axe looks amazing. Again, you can get him into those. And because these skirts move, by the way, I didn't mention that. These are on ball joints. This is on a flap. So you can really still get him into, like, wide stances, like how he crouches in the show. Which is how I like to have him posed. If his arm doesn't pop off. Yeah, there we go. There you go. And last but certainly not least, we have Murasame, who I think the other 3 look good, but he might be my favorite. And I missed Yudo 1. This makes me want Yudo 1 so much more. I still need to track it down. But Murasame looks amazing. I'll come back to this in a second. The helmet looks, like, fantastic. Like, stickers or paint, I think this looks really good. And this is the only figure, I think, of Murasame at the moment. They might be doing a figure art, but I know the Change Heroes didn't get to Murasame, weirdly. But yeah, no, he had, like, really, he was the lightest of all of them on stickers. Like, yeah, his chest was this part. He had all the white trim and the silver trim are all stickers. But that's pretty much it. Like, he was really kind of quick to put together. You got the Ninjark sword, which looks really good. You can obviously have other people hold it. And if you want to, you can put this together. Actually, let's put that together. You can also make sure and plug it in on his back And again, same articulation as the others, obviously, unlike Toravolt or Donbrothers, he doesn't have the skirts, and he just looks really good. Like, I love how Murasame turned out. So, yeah, honestly, a really solid set. Again, really makes me want Yudo 1, really makes me excited to get more. And yeah, there they are. There are all 4 of them. Let's bring in some comparisons. Let me start off with Skeletor, which he doesn't look too bad with them, but Skeletor and like most of the Masters figures, in my opinion, work well with a lot of lines, like especially like big monsters like Leech and stuff. Like they do. It's like, yeah, if this was supposed to be like human scaling, yeah, he's huge, but if it's like a fantasy monster, they're fighting a skeleton man, you could fudge it, honestly. If they didn't keep falling. They just keep falling. But let's bring in some other toy lines of the candy toy variety. This is the Shoto X of Kuga. Yeah, let's bring him more back here. He is much smaller. He is a small boy. Which Shoto is actually much smaller than most of them. Also, I thought I'd bring in Change Hero Zenkaiser. Ooh, I didn't realize. Ooh. Yeah, well, paint scrape right there. I didn't realize that. And yeah, these are pretty much... I feel like these are the better Change Heroes, honestly, which we do know that the Change Heroes did use the molds from the Soto. Like, you can't take his arms apart. He doesn't have that little hollow channel, less articulation, but they scale exactly well. So there's that. There are those two. Let me bring in another candy toy familiar to the channel. We got Ava Unit 1 from the Ava frame line, specifically the clear one. And lastly, let's bring in the Soto line, which, again, they come with stands. I wish he came with a stand. Which Tycoon is a little bit smaller than them. Like, he's like only like a head shorter. So yeah, there are those two lines. And overall, I think this is a really good set. Like, if you could find any of these figures randomly and just pick up the 2 boxes and build them, I can recommend any of them, honestly. Pick which one you want the most and just go try to find it. I could also just recommend this whole set because I think it looks really good. It gives you really good versions of Donbrothers and Toravolt, like, in a nicely scaled... And okay, they just keep falling because I just keep knocking them into each other because I'm an idiot and they're on camera and they don't want to do anything right. So, yeah. That's what's happening right now. Overall, they are really good. Like, it just makes me want to... It makes me kick myself for missing the first Yudo set to begin with because it had such good things. I wish Momotaro had a fan, but I do know Yudo 1 gave him a fan, so I can't complain that loudly about that one. But overall, I can recommend any of these figures, and if you want me to review more, which I will be reviewing Soto when I get them done. But yeah, what do you guys think? Who is your favorite of the set? Mine, like I said, is Murasame, and just tell me down in the comments which of the 4 is your favorite. Close second by Toravolt. I love Toravolt. Man, I like all 4 of them. But if I had to pick my 2 favorites, these 2. Stickers, though, this one's obviously the winner. Has the lightest stickers. Unlike Stay Caesar, which I saw was a nightmare. But I'm pretty much rambling. Thank you so much for watching. And until whatever I do next... Oh god, hands. And until whatever I do next, bye.